Hello guys, welcome to a video where we are going to be ranking the Arizona Diamondbacks 2025 starting pitchers options. So today we've got the ace of the staff, the perfect middle, which is just your middle of the rotation guys, solid, you got your good depth, and then the guys that hopefully stay in AAA all year. We're going to start with our AAA guys. We've got Yumin Lin, Blake Walston, and Christian Mena. All three of these guys are very good in AAA. Yumin Lin just got there at the end of last season. I think he has the highest chance to be a guy that we see towards the end of the year or early next year if injuries come up. Blake Walston will be starting in AAA. I have a feeling that he'll be used more as a bullpen depth piece, a guy that can come up and give 2 or 3 innings if needed. Maybe once rosters expand, depending on how he's performing in AAA, he could come up. And Christian Mena got a start last year against the Dodgers. It was against the Dodgers, so it didn't go great, but he's got high upside. Hopefully after developing for another year, he'll have some better stuff and can produce. But obviously, hopefully, if all three of these guys make the roster at some point, something went horribly wrong this year because we have a lot of guys that would come up first. We're going to jump to the top and talk about our aces. We've got a pair of them. We've got Corbin Burnes and Zach Gallen. Both of them Cy Young candidates at different points. Corbin Burnes won a Cy Young, and Zach Gallen has finished top 3 twice. So both of them have proven themselves as top of the rotation options and really can go either way. I don't believe they've announced which one of them will be starting opening day. I would guess Corbin Burnes, just because he was the big signing this offseason. But I could also see them going Gallen as a way of saying, hey, we are wanting you to lead this team. We want you to stay with this team, and try and use that as part of their pitch to extend him, hopefully. So the next line is going to be the perfect middle. The guys that are trusted in the middle of the rotation. Right now, Merrill Kelly is the definition of you can put him in the rotation and he's going to make 28 to 30 starts. He's going to be giving you good depth, good innings, and he's going to give you a chance to win the game every day. He's not the best pitcher on the team, but I mean, if he was the best pitcher on our team, you'd be totally happy with him. Then we have some guys that I don't know where to put, and it's Montgomery, Erod, and Nelson. Because Nelson could go perfect middle or solid based on his performance the past 2 years. He has, I want to say, the most starts or the second most starts of any of our starting pitchers the past 2 years. Him and Brandon Pfaadt both are part of that conversation. So actually, let's do the good depth first. We've got Tommy Henry and Yeiber Diaz. Tommy Henry is just like stuck in a place between AAA and the majors where he's elite at one level and then struggles at the next level. And so having him as a guy that can come up and fill a rotation spot if needed, it's nice to have him. I'm assuming he'll be in the minors most of the league. Yeiber Diaz definitely has a higher chance of coming up first, just because Yeiber looked amazing in those first couple starts that he gave, and even out of the bullpen, he was very, very reliable. So having those guys is always good. And I think I'm going to put Montgomery there too, just because I can't put him solid after his year last year. But he's proven that he can be a starting pitcher. He was good on the Yankees. He was great on the Cardinals. He was great on the Rangers, and then he kind of fell off. He has not pitched that much in spring training as of the time of me recording this, but he has lost weight. He said he feels a lot healthier, so we'll see what we get out of him. But he's a good depth piece. Might be in the bullpen to start the year, but I think that they'll give him a chance to start just because they're paying him a lot of money. Then we're going to go ahead and put Erod in solid just because he has so many injuries. But when he is on the field, he's a good pitcher. And so, honestly, I would expect him to make 20 starts, no more. If you get any more than that, that's huge. I think he'll have a good year as long as he's healthy. I would imagine that they're going to keep his innings to a shorter level, so they might pair him and Montgomery, have Montgomery come out of the pen for a couple of innings and only let him go 4, maybe 5 innings just to try and keep him healthy. And then we have 2 guys that could make their way to the ace of the staff if Corbin Burns takes his opt-out and Zach Allen leaves. Merrill is coming to the end of his tenure. We've got 2 guys that are just have so much potential, and I've been trying to figure out where to put them. I think Fott goes a little bit ahead of Nelson, just strictly on the fact that I think I still trust Fott a little bit more than Nelson, but Nelson could definitely make his way there if he gets the opportunities this year and is actually able to pitch, because we're kind of there's 5 guys above him and another guy that they might put in front of him just because of his contract. So we'll see what ends up happening there. But yeah, I trust Fott a lot more in high leverage situations. He's really calm. Nelson, I feel like when he gets into trouble, the trouble just gets worse. If he makes it through 5 innings clean, you can, unless he's at a really high pitch limit, you can probably pencil him in for 7. So I think Nelson has higher upside per game, but I think Fott over the case of the full season is going to be more consistent. And I don't know. I still trust him a little bit more than Nelson, but I think Nelson has a chance to move up this list. But yeah, so that is our ranking of the Diamondbacks pitching options for this year. If you have anything that you would change or something that I am completely wrong about, go ahead and feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.